All right.
Welcome, sisters, to our new moon in Pisces, red 10 circle. Just take a moment to breathe and connect. I appreciate each and every one of you, and taking a moment to come to our breath and to connect to our bodies, whether we've been driving around or preparing or just getting dinner ready, whatever it is. We are here now in our sanctuary, in our sacred space during a very sacred time of the month to come together. Even though the new moon it peaked yesterday, we're still very much on the energy, this watery energy of the new moon in Pisces. And it is the last new moon of the astrological year. So this is a really potent time to reflect, to nourish ourselves, to replenish, and to get ready for the spring equinox and the new moon in Aries that is just right around the corner, kickstarting our official new year. And really happy that we've come together again. We're sitting here inside of our red tent, of our room-like space, surrounded by the sisters. So whether or not you're sitting in here with us, you are here with us. And yeah, the idea is so that you can create a space, a nurturing space wherever you're at, that you can tune in to our circles, or also just for yourself whenever you need to retrieve and take a break from the world. You come into that receptive space of the new moon. So tonight we have a beautiful night prepared for you and all. Monique is not able to meet with us in person, but she did send a recording, so we'll get a little in about the astrology for this new moon in Pisces, and then our beautiful sister Kim, who's right here. She's gonna lead us. Say hi. She's going to lead us through a beautiful energy. What's the name of the
Energy basics.
Energy basics meditation. So that's the intention of this spaces, is so that we can receive, relax, and connect to our intuition, our inner landscape, and be ready for the new month ahead, the new lunar month ahead. So with that, I'm gonna play the message from Monique, and then we'll move right into the meditation. And then we'll continue on in the night.
Hello, sisters, and happy new moon, Pisces.
All right, can you hear
I
it?
will be there with you energetically this evening, but physically I have a commitment and that I have to keep. But I do want to share a little bit about this new moon. It is a new moon in Pisces. So think of Pisces, it's the last sign of the zodiac. So it's the closing out to begin a new cycle. And Pisces is the spiritualist of the zodiac. So think of this new moon as the wrapping up of an energetic or spiritual cycle to begin a new spiritual path. So this is a great new moon to do ritual. It's a great new moon to set clear intentions about your spiritual path. It is a great new moon to Pisces is often without boundaries because the ultimate goal of Pisces is to dissolve and go back to the one. But as physical beings, we do need boundaries, healthy boundaries. So this would be a good time to think about what boundaries we need to set specifically so that it will allow us to pursue a greater spiritual path. There's a lot around spirituality and a new spiritual path in this new moon. First, the new moon shows up at 1 degree. It becomes new at 1 degree Pisces. And so this is the first step. Think of it literally as the first step in that spiritual initiation. With this new moon, in addition to the 1 degree, there additionally is a proximity to a fixed star. And that fixed star is also about opening up spiritual paths so that you can see the sign itself of Pisces, the 1 degree, as well as the proximity of the fixed star, all gives us this boost of energy to step out in a new way spiritually. So once again, with this new moon, take time to set intentions. Pisces is a water sign, so it's really about being aware of our emotions, being aware of the symbolism that we get, not only in our dreams at night, but in our waking world. Look around if you're, thinking about something or saying something and an animal totem comes along or a book falls off the shelf and answers the question or speaks to your question. Anything, you're going along and there's a loud beep or a loud noise. Be aware of your external world because particularly now, all of those signs and symbols are directing you to a greater understanding of where you are and where you can be going, the new spiritual path that you're setting on. As I said before, be ever conscious of your dreams, your insights, following your intuition. These are all Pisces qualities. And it is a nice new moon. There is this kind of finally stepping away where gradually, as I said the last time that we met, there are things that are happening this year to allow us to gradually to step away from the uncertainty and the unsettledness of the past 2 years. So this again is another new moon with that component and that opportunity for us to step forward into a new spiritual path and into a new spiritual world. That world is coming soon. And so all of this that we're doing now is in preparation for that. My sisters, look in your natal chart, see what house rules Pisces, is ruled by Pisces. See if there are any planets in that house. Even if you don't have any planets in Pisces, you will have a house that is ruled by Pisces. And so you will get a little bit more specific information about what area of your life you can use this Pisces new moon energy in. So for example, if you have Pisces in the 7th house, maybe it's time to consider how to spiritually connect with your partner, or how to spiritually connect with any kind of collaboration you may have with a business partner. If it's on your 10th house, which is your career house, maybe it's time to dream a little bigger career-wise. Maybe, it's time to step into the business of spirituality as a career. So this is what I mean about just knowing what house Pisces rules will give you a little bit more specific area on what theme or area of your life to be specifically making new intentions around spirituality. I hope this is helpful. You know, you can always text me if you have questions, and happy I'll see you soon. Blessings.
Beautiful. Thank you, Monique. There you go. That is the preparation that we have for this last sign coming into our new year, starting with Aries. And Aries, I know. The fire energy coming in very, very soon. Hi, Rainbow, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Beautiful. So, okay, with that, we're going to get into relaxation meditation that our sister Kim is going to lead us through. Oh, thank you, Jess. Oh, amazing. So Jocelyn wrote some notes for.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Wow.
that's amazing. You're incredible.
Jasmine, can you put that in the signal group?
Yes.
It's very long.
Yeah, that's
Very
perfect.
detailed, as per Jasmine magic.
Yes, you're incredible, Jess. Thank you so much. All right, so if you want to recap, there you have it. Just for you, Kim. Yay, so cute. I love it. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay, so let me co-host.
Because you didn't grab my slide, right?
I did actually. Let me see. Let me open it up. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to open this up here.
While you're doing that, I can just share a little bit about the meditation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, everybody, sisters. So I'm really excited to share with you a meditation called the 5 Energy Basics. And this is, the purpose is to really, my teacher that taught this to me said, this is how you get unfuckable with. This is how you're able to like hold yourself in your center, call yourself home, get really grounded, get really present. So there are 5 energy basics, and I'm going to talk about them, each one, as I take you through the meditation. But I have a little slide Claudia is going to bring up so that I can just share with you what they are prior to that. So the first one is core. That's the essence of you. That's the part of us that we hold in our center that we can, that's where our transmission comes from. So it kind of comes to us through spirit, and it's how we can transmit our frequency out into the world. The next one is ground. And most of us are familiar with grounding, but one thing that my teacher always said, and it always sticks with me, is that you can't ground what you can't hold. So our capacity for magic is so much greater the more grounded that we can be. The next energy basic is called me, not me. And that's about clearing your space of anybody or any frequency that is not your own, and filling yourself with your own essence. Edge is our auric boundary. So that's kind of 3 feet above, below, in every direction. And that should only be filled with yourself or your young children. So sometimes we think that it's very loving to let a partner or a parent or an adult child into our auric field, but really really that is that can turn into hooks. And so we want our field to be clear of ourselves, or only with ourselves. And also our edge can receive instruction. So you can tell it only let in things for our highest good. And then chakra alignment is the fifth one. And so I'll do the bija mantra, which is the sound that accompanies each of our chakras. And so I'll chant that, and you can chant along, or you can just listen as I go through it. So those are the 5 energy basics that were taught to me through my teacher, Lauren Harkness, and that came to her through her teacher, Linda Caceres. So I just wanted to give credit, but it's beautiful. And a lot of you have heard pieces of it because I use it, like, for example, in Womb Shaman, when I open the womb space, I bring these elements in because the classes that I took, we always started with this every single time. And so it's such a beautiful way to really ground in and be just you, like all of you in this moment and no one else, and clearing your space before you're ready to do sacred work. So I also shared about this particular meditation in the Enchantress class. And so at the Goddess Immersion, I did it. Great. Yay. And I shared it in Enchantress as well. So I'm happy to share it with you all now. So go ahead and find a comfy spot for you. You can, nope, you don't need to share. You can, it doesn't matter. So just either sitting or lying, feeling your sits bones on the earth and taking a deep breath. And you can breathe in through your nose and let your belly rise. And let it out with a sigh and some sound. Allowing yourself to become more present, and in through the nose again. And out with a sigh. And one final breath in through the nose. Allowing yourself to land. So our first energy basic is core. So feel your spine. You can feel the strength of your belly holding up your spine. Feel the density of your bones. In our core is where our essence lives, and it comes from spirit. So imagine sunlight pouring down the top of your head and filling your bones with electric light. And as you imagine this electric light filling your bones, especially feel your belly. And you can tighten your belly muscles to help you feel your core. And when you hold your core and you don't leave yourself, this is where your transmission comes from. You can imagine your essence coming into your body through your crown, into your bones, and then radiating out from you. You can practice pulling your belly in and pulling your essence energy back to yourself. And this is core. The second energy basic is ground. So as you feel the electric sunlight pouring down through your crown, filling your bones and radiating out into the world, you can now begin to feel a tree root or a cord or an anchor growing at the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet. Imagine your cords traveling down the side of the building, through any layers of concrete, through the dirt, through all the layers of bedrock, down into the center of the earth, and let it wrap around something solid. I like to imagine an iron rod or a diamond or a rose quartz boulder. Let all 3 of your cords wrap around this solid element. This connection to ground is your birthright. And I like to imagine that my body is the combination of spirit and earth energy. It is the earth energy within you that creates the form of your body. Feel yourself growing heavier and your energy traveling down, almost like you're burrowing into the earth. And if the sky is your father and the earth is your mother, then the energy is very nurturing. It helps you feel grounded. Helps you feel safe, anchored. It helps your immune system, and it's something you can turn to. Earth energy is neutralizing. Think of a young child going to cry on its mother's lap and receiving comfort. So whenever you have extra energy, emotional or otherwise, that you can't use, send it down through your cord to the center of the earth to neutralize. So let's see if you can do that now, inhaling to expand and exhaling to let go anything you don't need. Allow it to fall heavy like mud down your cords to the center of the earth. And now change the direction of the energy. So if everything you just sent down to the center of the earth melted and alchemized in the iron fire at the center of the earth, drink in the energy as if Mother Earth wanted to nurture you, like blood or like breast milk. So feel yourself drawing up whatever it is you need from below in through your cords, up through the feet, into your ankles, moving into your calves, your knees, up through your thighs, moving into your womb space, your pelvic bowl, your yoni, up through your belly, filling you up through the heart, through the throat chakra, coming up into your head, filling your mind's eye, and spilling out through the top of your crown, coating your skin in lava-like liquid love. Grounding is so important because the more you can have connection with ground, the more energy you can hold and be present with, the greater your capacity for magic because you can't hold what you can't ground. The next basic is me, not me. Clearing your space and filling your space with yourself. So you can say your own name out loud. Kim. Your name holds your essence energy. It can hold a color, a sound, a vibration, a shape. So find whatever it is that your essence is in this moment. So say your name out loud again and scan your body and your nervous system for anything that doesn't match your frequency, sound, or color. So you can say your name now and begin the process. Kim. And as you find anything that doesn't match your own frequency, it is not you and it does not belong. You can do many things to clear your space of this energy. You can watch it turn to dust and blow away. You can turn your spine into a magnet and turn the magnet around to repel anything that isn't you. You may place a vacuum cleaner outside your aura and let it suck it up. You can imagine a magnetic cyclone rolling around your auric field, demolishing anything that isn't you. You can explode it out of your system. Whichever one resonates best with you, do that now over the next several breaths. Only you and your young children should be in your field, not your partner, your friends, or anyone else. Many people believe that allowing others into your auric field is love when it's actually not. So keep yourself clear of anything that is not you. It's beneficial to you and it's kind to other people because you don't have hooks in them and they don't have hooks in you. Now we're going to call our energy back to ourselves. So say your name out loud again. And this time, turn your name into a homing beacon to call yourself home through time and space where you may have left yourself. Kim, turning your spine into a magnet again, and this time, like iron filings to a magnet, you can see your color or your shape being pulled back to you and packing itself into your spine, filling your core with yourself. The next energy basic is edge. This is your auric boundary. So visualize yourself in a bubble or an egg and let your egg have a hard shell. And then watch as you fill in the space between your skin all the way out to your auric bubble. Make it your color so your own essence is filling your space all the way to your auric edge. And fill in the cracks anywhere you may be leaky. Visualize the essence of you filling in your spaces. And you can trace your aura, its hands width above and below, in front and in back. Having your boundary clear helps you keep anything unwanted out and only allowing in what is beneficial to you. You can move your edge closer or further away from you. And if you tend to have boundary violations, you can push your edge out and push people away with it, not realizing you can also keep yourself contained even if your auric edge is close to your skin. You are the one who is in control. You can also give instructions to only let in what is good for you and keep anything else out. Depending on your family of origin, you may have seen people with terrible boundaries, and you might not know how to create your own space. And this practice can help with that. And the fifth energy basic is chakras and chakra alignment. So the more that you engage your chakras, the more clear they get. And you will also notice when they're blocked. So the Bija mantra is the sound of each chakra. And you can either chant along with me or just listen. Lam is the first, and it starts at your root chakra and travels up. So Lam for the first, Vam for the second, Ram for the third, Yam, Ham is for the throat, and Om is for the sixth and seventh. O for the third eye, and the sound or the silent Om is for the crown. So you can exhale and take a breath to prepare. Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Om. 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 Last one. Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Om. Having your chakras aligned and flowing helps bring more balance to your life, helps bring awareness for the things that you need to work on, or anything that may be blocking you at this moment. So sit and feel in silence the 5 energy basics: core, ground, me, not me, edge, and chakra. And when you're ready, you can start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and open your eyes, touch your skin, and say out loud, I live here. Thank you, sisters. I'd love to hear from a couple of people how that felt for you and if you noticed anything when you're ready to talk.
Very nurturing.
Nurturing.
The last part, I felt my whole body vibrating. Doing the sounds.
You want to share?
Doing the sounds. I was feeling my whole body vibrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. Cool. Allie was feeling her whole body vibrate during the chakra alignment piece.
Very balancing. Very balancing. Like bringing the energies grounding. It's just very balancing all together, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm so glad. Thank you, sisters.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody on the Zoom verse want to share before we turn it back to Claudia?
When we did, like, I did the repelling magnet, my whole body like shook. Like I had like a jitter go like throughout my entire body. It was really amazing. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was awesome. I did not want to get out of it. I'm laying in bed. So you can't really see me stuck in here.
Yay, Donna.
Feeling like my aura going out to the room, and then I brought it back in and just feeling it was just really awesome. And then when we're like the last chant, I was like, I think my whole body's vibrating, or is it just my aura? Like when you're having it feeling like where we are in our body, or the different, I was like, I think I'm vibrating. Like that was awesome, Kim. Thank you so much. Mwah.
So cool. So interesting that you and Allie had the same sensation. It's really cool.
Right?
Mhm. Yeah. All connected in the web.
Right?
Mhm. Well, I'll turn it back to Claudia. Thank you, sisters.
Yep, that was exquisite. Thank you, Kim. I knew I didn't know the specifics of the meditation, but I knew it would be perfect for this specific new moon, right? Because we're kind of, bringing our energy back, replenishing, right before we're gonna get essentially started with the year, right? Like the real new year starts next month. So thank you so much for that. It was beautiful.
Nice to
Feels
give
like
you a
I
break,
wanted
too.
to. Yeah, it was. I was like, oh, this is so good. I felt the same way as Don. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get out.
Me too. I can wiggle my toes. I just couldn't wiggle my hands or anything else.
Oh, it's just so good. Thank you, sister. Very nourishing. So with that beautiful grounding, clearing meditation, the new moon in Pisces actually rules the sacral. And of course, the sacral, right? There's the waters of our womb. And so we're going to give voice to our womb today and do a little check-in. And from the girls who are here, whoever wants to speak can obviously, grab. This will be like your talking stick. The talking uterus, your talking womb. So whoever feels called, the prompt is, the truth of my womb is, and you can take it, a step deeper and say, the vulnerable truth of my womb is. So I really want to open the space. This is a safe space, and just allow whatever is present and wants to be expressed, communicated. This will be the perfect time. Justin said, next to get a womb puppet. So I can talk. Yes, I love that. Like with the strings. So who would like, okay, Regina's like, me. All right. So remember, you have two options. The vulnerable truth of my womb is, or the truth of my womb. And then you'll speak to there. I'll mute myself.
Hey, hi, sisters. The vulnerable truth of my womb is, I'm gonna go with that one, because what else is there, right? Well, I love that Jas is here with us tonight, because I've been integrating a lot of the womb healing practices that I learned in the practitioner training. And this last month has been very, this month, meaning like, I'd say the last 2 months. So let's say from the start of the new year, the calendar year, has been really intense in a lot of different ways. And I was using the techniques, one of them being like having a container, a vessel, like a womb bowl to put my worries in. And also my celebrations. And so I have two. I have one that's for the water and then one that's for the fire. And so instead of carrying it myself in my womb, I would put it in this energetically in this womb bowl with water. And then when I felt I needed to, or I felt like it was emptying, I would empty the vessel. And then a few times I lit up with fire the other one. And so it was really symbolic, but it was interesting because even Trish knows I was feeling like there was some physical things going on in my womb. And so I scheduled an appointment to go to the doctor and she saw nothing, which was like so amazing. And not to think that this stuff doesn't work, but if I ever doubted it, like there's no reason to, so it was just such a beautiful example. And then today the sisters came, Trish and Kim came to my new place of work, and it was just so beautiful to be supported. And I have a physical sister, and we've been going through a lot of challenges. And Claudia, I didn't even share with you, but there's been a lot happening with that. And it's been really humbling to just know that like I have sisters, even when my physical born sister can't be there for me and doesn't want to be there for me. And at first it was painful. And let me take it back. It's not that she doesn't want to, she's not capable, and loving her where she is and trusting that she's exactly where she needs to be in her process. And so am I. And I'm grateful that I have the support system that I have here. I'm grateful that I can be that for other sisters. And just like we creating this together, we're co-creating this energetic but physical space where we can just come and be together. And we have our own little, moments when we see each other outside of circle. And it's like, it just keeps growing, expanding. And I know that our families are growing as well outside of the circle. And so it's so beautiful to be able to like bring in those new beings into this beautiful space on so many levels. And so I'm really grateful that I get to be part of that with all of you. And yeah, so thank you. I love you all very much. I'm complete.
All right, who feels called to share? Thank you, Regina. That was beautiful. Who feels called to go next?
I was thinking about him. We met at the river.
The truth of my womb. Don't think about it too much. Just
I will go. Lynn
Oh.
Rose, I will go. Okay, sisters, let me channel on into my womb space. Give me a second. The vulnerable truth of my womb is, wow, sister, holy mother of all that is freaking sacred, you have transmuted a lot. So much that it seemed humanly impossible, but you have done it. And well, so well, like sexy, vibrant, blissful, amazingly, provocatively, blissfully, just excelled in your growth and everything. Don't give up. You are doing and being exuberantly, expressively, everything that you've ever wanted and so much more. Don't be afraid. Just open the door to the channel of the unknown. Visualize sisters untold, stories, voices. Don't be afraid. Tiptoe a little more. Dive deep right in. Find your edge and go a little deeper. Thanking my womb for her words. And you know it.
Oh, that was exquisite. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That was medicine to our ears. Thank you. Yes, very poetic. I love it. That was exquisite. Thank you. And yes, you've been doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're such an inspiration to all of us. True honor to have you here, part of the sisterhood system. Thank you.
It was like a crystal that had a butterfly.
Nice. Gorgeous. Thank you so much. Okay, so Jocelyn, would you like me to read it? I suppose, because you wrote it in the chat. The vulnerable truth of my womb is I have been having really not nice dreams for a few months now. I thought it would stop when we started traveling, but it hasn't. My life is so beautiful, so I don't understand why my dreams haven't been. I imagine it is because my shadow self is releasing energies through my dreams, dealing with all the new uncertainty in my life in dreams. I would like to be able to handle more uncertainty in my life and have shown up courageously in the matrix. Next, I would like my dreams to match. How? Yes. Wow.
So it is, sister.
Thank you, sister. Yep, and so it is. Aho. We're holding you through that. Sending you all kinds of beautiful energy to help you transmute those dreams into the dreams we know that you are meant to be bringing forth and experiencing. We love you so much. You're also such an inspiration. I hope you can feel our love. You're welcome. So sweet.
Yes, with all the love.
Yeah. Please let us know if it worked and tonight you have beautiful dreams, right? So beautiful. Let's see. Who's next? My goal is that we all share. We're all going to share. It can be something small, it can be big, it can be anything. Okay, Kim's going. You got this.
Okay. So the vulnerable truth of my wounds. I'm ready. I'm so ready. And I'm so not ready. And I'm so ready. And I'm so not ready. And I'm ready. And I'm not ready. And I'm ready. And I'm not ready. And like, fuck. And I was really excited to hear the astrology that it's the last, like, you know, it's the closing of the cycle and the starting of a new cycle. And there's been so much transition and flux and chaos and pain and love and shadow and light and darkness and deepness. And I just, I'm really ready for the next spiral up. And I'm not ready, and I'm ready, and I'm not ready, and I'm ready, and I'm not ready, and I'm ready. So that's what I have to share today.
So real and raw. Thank you, sister. I'll go next. I really resonated when you shared.
Happy to lend you my chaos anytime.
The truth of my womb, the vulnerable truth of my womb is turning 40 has been a journey, an interesting journey for me. I don't quite feel ready to grow older. I feel like I've been so young all my life, and as soon as I turn 40, it's just been like, it's like, okay, there's just really feeling the physicality, really feeling the timing of things. And between my gray hair, and it's so interesting because I've been dyeing it, as I said, I'm not ready. So I'm like that. I'm like, I'm not ready. You can't really see it because I dyed, but I have this huge line of white. It's this whole streak. It's all the way out to here now.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's just a line. I mean, I do have some whites here and there, but it's like literally, it's like, and they started showing up at 39, and yeah, so I've been moving through that transition, and embracing it, because I've also heard, of course, there's so much wisdom that comes along with that, and I do feel so good, like grounded, like in my body and in my, just with my mind and my choices, and everything feels really good. And I'm just becoming present to that impermanence and the fact that I am getting older, and aging is like, just a few years away. And as I connect to my womb and connect to the prospect of becoming a mother again, which is huge. And I know I have spoken before, but I don't know that everybody knows. I have all kinds of feelings, all kinds of feels. There's excitement, there's fear, there's all of it all together. And I am really, been embracing myself and connecting with my womb. And yes, thank you, Justin, for all the practices you taught us. I feel really connected with it. And I just feel like it's such a gift to birth life, to be able to bring, a new being into the world. And it's exciting, and it's like, it's all of it, all of the feels. So I'm grateful to my womb. I'm grateful to my body for everything it's giving me. And I've been really taking care of it too. Because again, I know that time it's moving along, and I'm not getting any younger, and I know I'm still young, right? I still have a long time to go. But really just connecting to that. So to the fact that, one day I will get older, and I'm just so grateful to be alive, and I want to be alive for as long as I can, and be as healthy as I can for my children. And grateful for the sisterhood because I know that me contemplating birthing another child would not be the same. And just knowing that there's a group of sisters that surround me, that would be alongside me every step of the way. It just fills me with so much hope. And, and just excitement to go through that experience, and I really wish I had all of you when I had my 2 songs, but I know it's so perfect, and it'll be beautiful now. So thank you, all of you that are a part of this, for really helping me walk the path with confidence and support, and know that I'm not alone, and we're here for each other. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
She's like going crazy with
I know you and I are talking tomorrow, so I'll share with you. But no, I'm not pregnant yet. But there is a soul that wants to come through that actually has chosen us. I really feel like, more than me thinking about it, the soul is like, wait, I'm ready. So yeah, we're kind of preparing for that. But I'll give you all the deeds tomorrow.
Okay. Like, welcome, new soul. We love you. I love you so.
I know it's a she. Hopefully it's still, but it's a she. And I know, so exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you for listening, receiving, and my ask is you hold this very, very sacred share in your hearts and in your wombs. And yeah, thank you. Aho. Okay. All right, who's next?
I will go.
Trish is going.
I'm going. Tricious? Okay.
So this is the whole vulnerable and naked truth. And I'll start by saying I've been enjoying Claudia's pool naked. And I think the next door AT&T guy that was up the tree yesterday enjoyed it as well. So the vulnerable truth of my womb is, holy moly, this has been a roller coaster ride, and it has been so beautiful for me to honor myself and speak my truth. As hard as it's been this last year to not go home, but to choose my body, my dogs, my sovereignty has been so freeing. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without you girls in the sisterhood, because I got to choose me, and I had the most amazing ceremony for my dad. I got palm trees and gorgeous sunshine, and they got fucking freezy snow weather, freezing their asses off in Seattle. And so there's that. So it was absolutely beautiful, magically divined. Just every little thing, the roses, my dog almost drowning before the ceremony. I mean, all the my other dog almost being eaten by hawks. I mean, it was all, my dad was playing with us, and Allie beside me laughing her ass off as we're talking about my dog drowning, the other dog being eaten. She's knowing it's my dad. So again, I just it couldn't have been any more perfect. And then my son was over there getting ready to spread the ashes in the river, and he was talking about the molar. He got the molar in the cup. So my humor was there. So I was there. It was just, it was so beautiful. And I got to honor my body today with a nice stretch from Regina. Thank you. It was absolutely magical. And acupuncture. And so just really standing up for myself, speaking my truth and honoring me, because I'm treating me the way I want others to treat me, but it starts with me. Mm-hmm. And so thank you, lady sisters, for being my reflection, being my mirror, and holding space and love. Because it's been a fucking roller coaster ride, all the things and all the realizations, and the beauty of it, the grace of it, the joy of it. It doesn't need to be hard or difficult or any of those things, because it's all joy. It's all beautiful in all of its unmessiness, all the things, right? And so in this space, we get to be that. We get to be all of our whatever it is and show up so beautifully and authentically. And I just love you, sisters. And thank you. I am complete. Hmm.
Thank you, Trish. I'm glad you're enjoying our pool. We were away in Arizona last week, and Trish came over and was taking care of our kitty. And Ali too, I know you came too. Thank you. And so she enjoys the pool. So thank you again. All right, sisters, who's next? The truth of my womb. Marlu.
Hey,
Hi.
the truth of my womb is I was pregnant at 23 and then again at 30 with Jaslyn and then again at 48 with Ellie. And the difference in so many years between them allowed my womb to grow into this beautiful goddess that has come through now in my 50s. And I just wish everyone had a daughter that will grow up in the sisterhood, with the red tent. Because what I'm seeing in Ellie, the little one, and how she's growing to learn everything that I didn't know before I was 50, and she's getting there. I'm just, flabbergasted at the growth, the spiritual growth. And I owe that to Jaslyn and to Claudia. Because without you, I wouldn't have grown as much as I've grown. There would have been growth because it was meant to be. But you guys made it happen. And my womb tells me that it's been like a wall around it. I've had protection around it. I've kept it safe from, because I didn't choose my men right well. I had I didn't choose them well. Let's just say that. and I get to choose right. I get to choose me first, me second, and the man that comes to my life has to be divine, masculine, that holds me up and holds my womb up. And so it shall stay protected. And if it doesn't find that one man that I so deserve, I'm happy being me with the womb that I have, that has given me through beautiful girls and has also birthed a girl that is from my heart, that is my adopted daughter. And that's all I have to say. I love my womb.
That was so beautiful, Marlu. Thank you. And yes, you're an inspiration. I know you did it with Ellie, and she is absolutely magical. And so, yes, thank you for kind of paving the way for this to happen. And I agree, right? Girls that grow up in this space, it's amazing what opens up for them. And yeah, it's really a gift. And I love, experiencing Ellie and her being part of the photo shoots and all that stuff. And it's just so magical. She's a very special soul. Good job, Mama. Thank you, and Aho.
Can I share?
Love, of course.
So the truth in my womb, is so grateful for this sisterhood. As Marlu says, or said, that I would grow, but not at the level that I'm now because of this beautiful space. Whew. As you said, Claudia, growing old, I wasn't ready. And at the same time, I received the divine of this, purple tent that I'm part of now as well. Little younger than I expect, but my intuition knew it. I knew that when my daughter was receiving her menarche, I will be stepping out myself. I am grateful that even though I didn't conceive with consciously men in that space, her father is a very open heart and very open mind that allows me to guide her as my divine femininity is now in my consciousness. So he doesn't intervene. He doesn't, he's completely open of what I'm doing with our daughter. And then in the divine man that is in my life now, that it went through a lot before becoming the man that it is, it holds my womb in a very beautiful and sacred way now. So is, as Marlu said as well, first me, second me. And that's why now I believe that is why everything has been coming and divine, gracious, beautiful truth in my womb. So it's been a beautiful path, embodiment of the crown, an embodiment of the goddess and the queen, and to be able to see, to inspire others, that there's possible. It's possible to, to call that partnership. It's possible to call this sisterhood. It's possible to create your life as you want and desire. And I cannot say anything else at this moment in my life. Is so beautiful, so peaceful, and happy. Joy is very present. The peace in the home, the peace outside of the house, the peace in the abundance is very tangible, as it was in the space in my mind or in my higher self and my desires. It was for a long time, and now it is. So, and thank you for you, Claudia and Jocelyn, and all the beautiful sisters that have been supporting this for a long time. Now 3-4 years in the work, and I'm here for as long as I can leave this lifetime. To support all of you, to hold all the little girls coming in the space. To celebrate the menarches, the mensas, the crowns, the everything that we deserve to be celebrated in this womanhood. So, yeah, thank you.
Oh, yes. And so it is. Gorgeous. Thank you, Miklo. So been so beautiful to witness your process, and you made it. You have everything you want. You're in a peaceful relationship, in a peaceful space, and you deserve it. You deserve this and more. All right, Ali's gonna go next.
What was the
truth of my womb.
the truth? Oh, the vulnerable truth of my womb. Okay. So the vulnerable truth of my womb is we were just talking earlier that it's been next month is going to be 2 years since I found this sisterhood, and I cannot say like how grateful I am for it. I just like I could never have imagined that I would be here in Florida, surrounded by all of you wonderful sisters. And growing up, I really I wasn't really allowed to choose my friends. I had to be friends with the people in the religion, and this was just of all the red tents that I could have chosen, I chose this one. Yeah. And I'm so grateful for that. And I see why, as the time goes by, I see why I'm here. And I also, I just turned 40 this year, last year, not a few months ago. And, it's also, that fear of getting older. I've had gray hair since I gave birth to my daughter 16 years ago. And I've always thought about having another child as well, on and off. But for whatever reason, since coming here, especially since my birthday, it's just like, yes, it's what I want, And then during ceremony, yeah, it just became more clear, and things become more clear as time goes on. But there's just one little very big piece of the puzzle. It's something that I've been working on for a really long time. It's just having that person to share that life with. And because I've been a single mom, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that again. If I'm going to have another child, if I'm going to bring another child into this world, I want it to be in a partnership, in a family. And yeah, so it's just calling in that person. And it's just my womb won't accept anyone other than somebody who's worthy of it. It's just, I know that I'm worthy of it. I know that I deserve it. And I'm just have to let things unfold. It's for it to happen. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a waiting game at this point, just letting it happen, letting it bloom. And I'm very grateful, Claudia, your Nieves, it's an inspiration, to be on this journey as well, and to finally have that person, and I see all the amazing couples. I see Claudia and Adam, Jaslyn and Yusuf, I see all of you, and I want that for myself. I will have that for myself at some point. So yeah, so that is my vulnerable truth. Thank you.
So sweet. And yes, you will have it. For those who are calling in your beloveds, I would say to you, don't give up on that dream. Nurture it every day in your womb and let it go and let the universe do its thing. But I do believe that that person is looking for you as well. And I know for me, I found him and it took some time. It took a failed marriage. It took many relationships. But I didn't give up and I kept calling him forth in my journals every new moon, calling for my beloved, calling for God. I was really calling for God. I wanted to be with someone who understood God and lived that. And it happened. So just keep nourishing and nurturing that. And I love what you and Marlu mentioned, right? Like just really stepping for what, calling forth that person that you know you deserve, right? That really fully deserves all of you and your wounds. And all of us who are in relationships, we're holding that container for everyone to find their partner. So I know there's many sisters and it's like we feel it. So thank you for that beautiful share and happy 2-year anniversary almost. I can't believe it. It's so magical to have you here. Still a dream that Trish is here and you're here. It's so magical. So yeah, anything is possible. Okay, who's next? Who haven't we heard from yet?
Hi.
Natalie.
Hi, everyone. So nice to be here. The truth of my womb.
Claudia, when you're making her laugh.
You're making me like a little kid. Oh, so sweet. The truth of my womb is that she's in a space of receiving and making space. The truth of my womb is that she's in a time of taking in joy and pleasure in ways that she's never been able to ever in life. So she feels almost like it's surreal and it's feel so much heat moving through my body. The truth of my womb is that she's making space for life, that she's growing a baby, and it's a very tender thing for me. So I'm asking for, I was nervous to share it because it's so sacred, and it just feels like, I just keep saying it's surreal. I'm just taking it all in. I've never been pregnant in my life. And yeah, so I think I'm asking for prayers to hold me. So there's a lot of adjustment now and some very intense emotional waves, and just very deep healing happening right now. So thank you for allowing me to share, and I feel very touched that I can be part of such a beautiful intimate community of sisters holding this space. And yes, I just ask that it not be spoken about since it's just very early on. Something told me everybody's speaking about babies and children. Yeah, my baby gets to be felt and honored. And thank you. So thank you for listening, receiving me, holding. So sharing lots of love. Thank you.
Under the
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you, sister. Thank you for your trust. And yes, we're all sending you so many prayers, so many blessings for that beautiful, beautiful baby. Grow healthy and joyful and with everything, all the blessings. It's so beautiful to hold space for you and in this, sacred container. And I trust and I know that the sisters will hold it very, very sacred as well.
That means a lot to me because there's definitely been the fears coming up and holding the baby and that would mean a lot to me.
Yes, you got it. Right, everybody? Yes, give their word. And yes, just sending so much love to your womb and that growing baby, feeling with so much light, so much love. Already being part of this beautiful community. She already feels all of us.
with a beautiful brother that we have too. Beautiful divine brother.
Yes. Exquisite. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your trust. And really feel very honored to be, alongside you in this path and to walk with the sisters, all the different stages. Yay! And we get to celebrate first baby.
Yeah. I was giving her massage on her feet, just pampering her, give her some dinner, some yummy tea, and yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Yes.
Resting. Yes.
Receive it all. And there's more. There will be
Yeah.
more to come. Yay.
A lot of mommies for grandmas for that baby. I don't want to be a grandma yet, but I will say like a godmother. Or something like
We're aunties, no grandmas.
Yeah, someone have to roll that. we need to support a lot her. Never replace, but we're gonna support a lot. Yeah. Victoria already say like, can I be the babysitter? I was like, yeah, you need your CPR certification. Handy. I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness. That's so gorgeous.
So
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Yes. So much love in this share. Let's see. Asha, you feeling up to saying a few words? Yes.
Hi, yes. So hi, I'm Asha and I cry a lot. I am so deeply moved by everyone's share. I'm so grateful that I did join the call. I was on the fence about it because I wasn't feeling well physically and emotionally, and I feel so incredibly nourished by everyone's energy. So thank you so much. What is present for me as the truth is the vulnerable truth of my womb is that no matter how much I feel I still have to go, there was a part of me that really wanted to shrink. And the truth of my womb is that I will not shrink. I'll just keep going. I'll keep putting one foot in front of the other. Trusting that everything is as it should be, and that I am exactly where I need to be, and that the work I'm doing and I still have to do is all good, and it's a process and it's a journey. And yeah, that's it. I will not shrink. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you for that. Thank you for your courage. And no, you will not shrink. And we're sending all of us are sending you so much love and light and strength, courage to keep trusting yourself, keep taking those steps, listening to your intuition, knowing that what you're seeking, it's just on the other side. Just keep walking, sister. Keep swimming.
So it is. Thank you.
So it is. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And our friend Kim brought you, and we're really happy. Where are you located? Where did you
I'm in Miramar.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not
So
far from each other. We're in Fort Lauderdale.
yeah, I'm hoping to join next time in person.
Yay. That will be amazing. And thank you for, it's not always easy to come into a circle when you don't know, right? You don't know the sisters, you don't know what kind of, what you're going to walk into. And
Right.
But yes, but thank you, because that's all it takes, right? That's first.
Thank you. And oh my God, as soon as you showed the plushie, I'm like, I went on Google and I'm like, I must have one of these.
I got it on an Etsy, so I can probably share.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, they're so
I'll
cute.
look there. Thank you.
Yes.
Get some and then embroider.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, super, super cute. So I'll share the link. I have to find it. But yes, thank you, Asha. Thank you again for your vulnerability and just your willingness to be here. And I'm so glad that we inspired you and and nourished you tonight. That's the intention.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So do we all speak? I think we all went. Donna spoke. Well, no, actually. No, Anna does. She
No.
spoke after you.
Didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
Donna.
All right. Turn the light on. See if you can see me this way. All right. Let's see. Better? Nope, can't see. All right. I didn't do my hair. I'm in bed. Anyways, let's see. So much resonated with me with everyone that was speaking. I really liked the Kim with the ready, not ready, because that's kind of where I've been. Almost like she articulated or put words of like, I was like, yes, that's exactly what it is. Because instead of working on my business tonight, I was just like, I don't feel that great physically and emotionally. And I was like, I'm just going to go lay in bed and listen. And then when Kim was like, I'll do a meditation, I'm like, hey, this is perfect. Laying in bed, doing a meditation. And then with Pisces coming, I do know like all my cards are saying like, it's time to go to the next level. Like I've been taking baby steps. I mean, 4 years ago, I wasn't even posting on Facebook. Now I'm doing Facebook Lives. I'm doing a study group. Sometimes I don't even really acknowledge that I'm doing any of that. And then and I do love this circle. I have like so much to say, like each one of you like resonated something with me, I'm really enjoying this red tent. I love you guys so much, and how amazing it was that I was able to just happen to book my daughter in the wrong airport, and I was able to see 5 of you in like a matter of 24 hours. Just happened, Trish and Allie didn't end up working that night. It was just amazing. And Kim came over and we did a womb healing. And oh yeah, it's another thing, like, and the dog drank my womb water. I wanted to talk to Jaslyn about that. I feel like she was like part of it. The dog, even the dog, the only female dog. And like every time I wasn't so verbal, but I was going through a lot of thinking going on during the womb healing. And Kim was there, so she was more verbal. And I felt like a couple times, like she's like saying things like I could feel my body wanting to say, like, really, yeah, interesting. And that was just magical. So, and I wish all of you, that are trying to have children or want more children, I am blessing my womb. I already thanked my womb, for the 3 children that I have. My oldest is a Cancer. I have 3 water babies. My middle son will be 21 in 2 days, the 23rd, 2 days, yeah. And so I have a Pisces. And then when he was born, I really felt like the family was complete, like with the 2 children, like the 4 of us. And I still wanted that girl. So 3 years later, I ended up having a girl who's also a Pisces, March 8th. So I got 2 Pisces, and I just feel like this moon with the Pisces, it's like, oh, like it really resonates with me. My sister's a Pisces. I got a lot of Pisces. I know Trisha's Pisces. And then Aries, I'm April. So Aries is like my fire sign. The earth, I'm like coming, and I keep hearing how like now is kind of like getting things in order, the flow of things, and then like really kind of taking off with the rise of fire. So I'm really looking forward to that. I know I'm ready. I'm ready, not ready. I'm ready to be ready. Getting ready to be ready. I'm working on that. And was there anything else that I want to say? I think that was a lot. Oh yeah. And then I really like, my womb's not shrinking. Like tonight I was just like, I don't feel like going on Facebook. I don't feel like going out there, and I'm just going to honor myself and go lay down. I've been really tired since I got back from Florida. I think it's the cold and the dark, and we miss Florida. So it's been like a cold and dark, long, tired week, like hibernating, like what's wrong with me? I'm ready for bed at 8 o'clock when I usually stay up till 11. So yeah, definitely manifesting more Florida in my future, that's for sure. So getting to see more of you ladies. And I think I'm complete. Yeah. And I'm not shrinking. I love that. My womb is not shrinking. I thanked her. She did some awesome releasing, and I've been releasing as I continue to go to doing my meditation. It's astrology. It's not just you. Oh, yeah, I'm still working on that astrology thing. I still have no idea what house my Pisces is. That house thing has thrown me for a loop. And that's it. Okay, I'm complete. Thank you.
But wait, didn't you have a call with Lynn and she kind of walked you through the houses?
Yeah, I'll have to go through and listen to it again.
Donna, just if you have any more questions, just message me again.
Okay.
I think we ever actually pulled your chart, so maybe you should just send me your anyone can send this to me too. Send me your, where you're from, what city you were born in, what time you were born, and the date, obviously.
Yeah,
and I can look up your chart. Did we do it?
Long voicemail, so I'll have to like revisit that, because that house thing, every time Monique talks about that, right over me.
Well, I've been studying astrology for like 12 years, and the houses took me like 6 years to understand. It's really not easy to understand.
Thank you.
The easiest way I kind of like describe it is a piece of a pie, and there's 12 pieces of that pie, and that's your 12 houses. And so they each represent a different part of your life, essentially. So
Thank you. That makes sense. Have all
anyone can hit me up for sure. Astrology for life.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Donna. So great to meet you. I love it. And it's, it's been so beautiful seeing you grow, evolved in the sisterhood too, and professionally and personally and everything. Such a gift. And it was really the cherry to meet you in person. So hopefully, you'll get to come again now that you experienced it. And, yeah, amazing. We love you so much. And I'm in the same boat with the houses, and we keep talking about it. Every new moon is the same story. And I refuse to start another astrological year.
It's like taxes. I just black out.
Kim says it's like taxes. I just black out. Oh no, nothing is like taxes.
Donna's feeling me today.
But I really feel that I want to have a breakthrough in this. I want us to be in the know, because if we don't do anything about it, every month it's going to be the same. So I love what Jocelyn said. Maybe it's a full moon that we tackle that. But Lynn, I'm definitely going to send you my information, so I can have.
We're all gonna hit Lynn up.
Yeah. And if you're okay with that.
Hit me up. I'm here in Wisconsin and I know no one, and almost all of my contact is online right now. So it's not my preferred way, but I have the time to. Right now I have the time, actually. So if you want to do it, I'm fully consenting. I cannot guarantee I'll always have that time. So yeah.
All right, you heard it. This is our window. This is our window. Yeah, no, really, because I think once we have the birth chart and we'll know the houses, we'll just know, right? It's not something that should shift or get forgotten. Yes, and I think we're gonna make it a thing. Everybody in this group
Bring their chart.
bring their charts.
You know what I found out? The Moonology diet.
Ali says the Moonology diary helps.
Because it has a list of all the houses. And
Okay.
each new moon and full moon, she tells you which house you're working, your sign is working in. Like your sun sign is working in that.
Okay, the Moonology. So is that something that's on? It's not like an actual printed.
It's by Yasmin Bula. It's a book.
It's a book.
Yeah, she makes one every year. It's like
All right. So the Moonology journal.
Moonology
I've seen it actually. Moonology
Yeah.
diary. So that I think that can also support us.
Yeah.
So yes, I will take action with Lynn and everybody else. Who else? You're gonna reach out to Lynn also? Kim, are you in the know or no? And not in the know. Okay.
I will be in the know.
Yeah, and we can either create a class specific for this, or if Jocelyn, you want to do it in a full moon, whatever it is, like we could dedicate some time.
Google Doc, everybody's like.
Okay, good idea. Kim says we can do a Google Doc.
Whenever we get we forget again, we can go back.
I know, right? Yeah, we need to have it somewhere that's easy to reference. So I'm excited. Finally have a breakthrough in this. It's like every month. Yeah, I am. I'm envisioning in my womb.
We're making space
for
the astrology.
For the astrology. It is time. Okay, sisters. So we have 15 minutes and I have one more meditation for you. So between the 18th to the 25th, the Egyptian goddess Nut is present. And so I have a little meditation to connect to your higher purpose. I know that, like I said, we're preparing for the new year to come through. And I thought it would be neat to touch base with our higher purpose. Sometimes we have an idea of what it is. We may not, it may shifts. But I know for me that connecting to that higher purpose of why we were created can sometimes help to refresh our goals. Not so much coming from our ego mind, but really why, kind of like a bigger why. So we'll close up our circle with a meditation so you can get comfortable again. Just find a comfortable position. And start connecting to your breath. And gently close your eyes when you're ready. Do a quick scan of your body and find any tension or stress. Just breathe right into that area. You can also quickly tense and relax that part of your body. And continue breathing deeply. Inhaling, feeling your lungs rise up as they fill with air. Holding for a few seconds and then releasing, letting all the air escape. And do that a couple of times until you find yourself in a deeper state of relaxation. Breathing in deeply, holding, and releasing. And you can release with a sigh. Just releasing all the tension out of your body. And if you have any worries or fears, you can visualize them wrapped in a blanket of divine light and simply hand that over to Source. Hand that over to the light of Source. So imagine yourself giving away anything that worries you, trusting that is being resolved miraculously by the divine. Now continue to breathe deeply. And now feel yourself connecting to the core of the planet, connecting from the core of the planet to the heart of the Milky Way. And as you do this, you feel a blue-white shaft of light being from the center of the galaxy right into your third eye, igniting your inner fire and inspiration. This is your connection with the sky goddess Nut. And this blue-white beam turns into a beautiful blue lotus that opens in your heart center. You are one with the goddess Nut. You are in alignment and flow with universal love. And this blue-white flame extinguishes any lingering fear in your heart. Now imagine your body as a chalice or a grail holding this new frequency. Imagine you're floating on a soft, fluffy cloud. Your arms are outstretched. The feeling of weightlessness is uplifting, and you're enjoying this liberating sensation. Now ask Goddess Nut. You can ask your guides, your guardian angels, or the universe to assist you in discovering or deepening your knowledge about your higher purpose. Express your intention to the universe and to the goddess that you intend to find out what your life purpose is. Why are you on this earth? Why were you created? Now take some deep breath and open yourself to receiving any message that comes through. Trusting that whatever you receive, it's perfect for you. And the great cosmic Mother Nut is here to assist you in gaining clarity towards your higher purpose. This may be a new vision or one that you have been holding on to for many years or even lifetimes until this present moment. The starting point in discovering your life purpose is always to think about what makes your soul soar. What makes your heart leap for joy. Just allow whatever emerges naturally to come through. Now, in the next breath, ask for a symbol that represents your higher purpose. What comes to your mind? What image shows up for you? Now, whatever symbol or image or color that's showing up in your mind's eye, bring it down to your heart center. And now down to your womb. Feel free to put your hands in your womb if you don't have them already there. And allow that to expand and be planted in your womb during this new moon in Pisces. From now on, pay attention to your dreams and to your meditations for answers, for more clues, so that you know you are walking in alignment with your highest potential and your highest truth. And use this energy of the new moon to help you redefine your mission for the future and to aid you in releasing what no longer serves your higher purpose. You're birthing your inner divine child. Be patient and be compassionate with yourself. And trust that the higher forces are with you, guiding you every step of the way. Thank the Cosmic Mother Newt for her guidance. Thank your guides, Spirit, the universe. You are loved, you are protected. And you are aligned with the cosmic energies of divine love and light. And then slowly on your next breath, you can return back to our circle, returning back to your body. You can start wiggling your toes and your fingers. And then slowly on your own time, whenever you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay, I'll take a share of two. Anybody would like to share what came through? And then we'll close their circle. And if there are no shares, it's perfect too. House seating came up for me, and publishing books was my main focus. Justin says house seating. What is house seating? What does that mean? Okay. Being open to what comes, right? Mhm. Yep, that's a great idea. Everybody says over here. Okay, beautiful. That makes sense. Boom. There you go. Something new that comes through. Okay, anybody else? And if we're feeling pretty complete. All right, Ali wants to share something.
So what came up for me was interesting because it was like what we're doing now. It was bringing the goddess out of the darkness. She's been like entombed for so long, and it's now we're bringing her to light. So it was very beautiful. Yeah, it's what we're doing, and we're doing it more and more, consciously. Men are waking up, and it's just, yeah. So to come back to where we were, yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
It always feels good to reconnect and keep reaffirming our path. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay, anybody else? No. Everybody's pretty relaxed. All right. So, yes, they're saying, do we all get to sleep out here? Yes. So, with that, my beloved sisters of the red tent, may all of your dreams be grounded on Mother Earth and be birthed through your womb. May we continue to remember and create these beautiful spaces for women to be, to relax, just be themselves, and remember our purpose. Hold each other, walk every step of the way of our life through all of the different milestones and passages and ages and everything. And, help to hold space even for the women who are not aware about this space. They don't even know. But deep down in their souls, they do know. And they're calling for that. Remember to take care of yourselves, give yourself time that you need to fill your cup, do the things that you love to do every month, and also give yourself time to rest and replenish and listen to your womb. And may we continue to learn from each other, to support each other, so we can grow into the wise goddesses that we're meant to be. And walking in communion with Mother Earth, let's not forget Mother Earth, who is really calling for our attention and our care. Let's keep connecting to Mother Earth. Let's keep giving her our blood if we can, planting, growing, taking care of our waters, and doing everything that we can to give back to the Mother who created us. And with that, my loves, we will tune in a month. It's March 21st for the spring equinox, so it's going to be really exciting opportunity to welcome the new year with the fiery energy of Aries and continue building our dreams. We're bringing it forth in 2023 and beyond. Thank you again for your time, your trust, and your beautiful, vulnerable wombs in the truth and all the beauty that you bring to the space that helps us to become stronger together. Thank you, sisters. Again, we thank the Mother for holding us, for guiding us, for creating us. And may you bring this beautiful energy and share it with the people in your lives. Thank you for another beautiful circle, opportunity to connect together. And may you have a beautiful night. Thank you, sisters. Thank you. Good night. Good night, loves. Thank you. Bye.